today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he locates Laviska Shenault, the rookie from Colorado.
Minshew's pass complete to Laviska Shenault.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. 554. Yeah, come on, Coming. 54.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
54, right there. 54.
Now Ballage. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
And it's 3rd down.
Ballage. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
By number 34. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
First down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there, because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down, because guess what? That drive continues.
On the
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Baby, come on, let's go. Mike's 50. Mike's 54.
They run it with Balaj. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stop short of the goal line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's a run with Balaj. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kalen Balaj, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So that drive 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Tennessee offense set to go to work for the first time. And at QB, the man signed to a big 4-year deal back in March. That's Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Just like that. 47.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
47-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Let's go.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now
hand off to Thompson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They give it here to Thompson. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
7-7, our score after 1. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Hey, watch that. Check, watch out.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He was covered by Kevin
Minshew throwing on 3rd down.
I got you. Man, I got you.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
A gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Eifert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of 1 yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of 1 yard. And it's
now Minshew. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
Titans 7.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Over 1st and 10. At their own
a reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
ready? 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Mike, 54. All day. All day. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Thompson, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Number 34.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Second and 8.
They'll run with Thompson, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
Number 34 on
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
a 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Here's Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jack Crawford in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
13. Titans 7.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 26.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
2 yards.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Berkser. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tannehill on third down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Tennessee Titan.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the
First
field,
and
defense.
10 at the 45-yard line.
47. Check.
On first down, Tannehill. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Jacksonville.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And the lead is now 13. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
Khalif Raymond now. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Raymond on the return. The Titans take over first and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
A gain of 3, second down.
Miles Jack. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Third and 5.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
10 more yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Goes underneath for Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
The 1-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Connection made with Chenault. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Minshew sets to throw, and he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Single, got a single on the slot,
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
23.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we come upon halftime with nothing. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Henry. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 33. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
From the 27, Tannehill. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Joe Schobert coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew to Thompson on the screen. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So the quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown.
From the 38, Minshew caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
looking to throw it. Minshew over the middle. He's got Chenault. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
LaVisca Chenault. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought down at the
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Titans. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Tannehill getting this complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. It's caught. Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Tannehill throwing complete there to Humphries. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
31. Titans 17.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
It'll be Minshew again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Minshew. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tyler Eifert.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Jaguars 34.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to...
Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
They snap it to Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. The open man is Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. On 1st down, Henry.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Connection made with Chenault. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run with Balaj. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
At the 19-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Jags, it was a great all-around.